work for me. So, like I said, I'm single, but I'm ready for a relationship, okay? I'm looking for like a big, cuddly, preferably a black guy who calls me baby all the time. Because there's nothing like a black man calling you baby. It's like, hey baby. It feels like caramel taste. It's like delicious. And like, I like white guys. White guys are cool. But white guys don't say baby right. Come on. It's like, no, seriously, when white guys say baby, it's like they're asking for a beer at a fraternity party. They're like, dude, babe, dude. Do you hear it? So I prefer when black men call you baby. It doesn't even matter who the black guy is, right? It could be Biggie, baby, baby. It could be James Brown, baby, baby, baby. It could even be Prince, baby. Doesn't matter. When black men do it, it's wonderful. So like I said, I am single, so I spend a lot of time with my two best friends, Netflix and wine. I love Netflix. I love it. It's like my boo. The only thing that can make Netflix better is if it vibrated. And I thought that they had invented that. I ordered this thing called the Amazon Fire Stick. But it turns out that it only plugs into your television. That was tricky. Disappointed in that. I love Netflix. It's so much fun. It offers suggestions for like things you might want to watch. Like sometimes it's a little racist. Like it'll be like, because you watched 12 Years a Slave, you might enjoy Pootie Tang. I talk like Becky and I binge watch The Waltons. I do not want to watch Pootie Tang. It's all good though. So, I'm black. I was born that way. It runs in my family. My parents were very adamant that we not be any racial stereotypes. So, no crimes committed, no pregnancy outside of marriage, no eating watermelon or chicken in front of white people. That shit is delicious. We're not going to stop eating it. When you're black in America, you have to develop some survival skills, okay? So, you gotta make sure you know where you are at all times, because every place is not safe. My family, we were down south one summer, and we're driving down the street, and we see this big, group of white people together, and we hear Barry Manilow. And my dad was like, roll him up! It's real, you gotta be careful of it. So people always talk about race, the problem of race. But I don't have a problem. I didn't create race. That was not something black people came up with. Let me tell you what had happened. So we was over in Africa, minding our business, just chilling, playing drums, doing shit with bones, whatever, how we do. And we look up and we see white people rolling up. And we're like, well, who are these pasty looking motherfuckers? Y'all come in, let me get you a plate of zebra. And it was cool. But then white people, you made it weird. Yeah. Started stealing people from the continent, spreading diseases and stuff. Got all freaked out over the exposed tits and ass. And may I say, white people, still a little obsessed over the tits and ass. I see the white girls at the gym on the Stairmaster trying to build up their booties. But you know what, white people? You don't have to do that. You're lovely just the way you are. White is beautiful. I'm a big girl. I was born that way. It runs in my family. Thank you, Bo. And my mother was heavy, And she was really adamant that I not grow up to be a big person. Like she fought this really diligent war to keep me from becoming fat. And she lost. But I'm cool with it, like we live in this really fat-phobic, body-shaming society where you're like not allowed to be happy if you don't want to be thin. But you know what? I'm cute. Now, seriously, you can't tell me shit. I know I'm cute. So I'm not really worried about it. But I am concerned not to ever be a fat stereotype. Again, don't want to play into that. So I am the first person to tell you, I go to the gym, I ran a 5K. I don't run a 5K. Like I moved through a 5K. And I still got the picture. So when you're a big person, you kind of have to figure out how to move through space, like you have to do calculations, you have to know your physics. And my body though responds differently in water than other people's bodies, right? So my butt is dense and it wants to sink. But my boobs are quite buoyant. And they will just float away if they're not properly strapped down. I had to go look for them, and when I find them, they're usually with a black man who called them baby.